And June is National Homeowners Month, but are you ready to be a homeowner, or is renting the way to go? At 6:50, our expert will help you find out which path makes the most financial sense. It's all ahead in the second hour of today's THV this morning, and at 6:01, it starts right now.
Now, the difference in news and information. This is today's THV This Morning.
Well, Tuesdays on today's THV This Morning are all about consumer topics that affect you. Did you know that June is National Homeownership Month? But because of financial reasons or by choice, millions of Americans choose to rent. So which is better, renting or buying? The truth is there are pros and cons to both. Scott McElmurry of Bank of Little Rock Mortgage joins us now with more, and we appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for waking up early.
No problem.
Yeah, glad to have you around. Okay, now some interesting statistics about renting. What's the news on that?
Well, they're talking about nationally that in 2012 they expect rents to increase 3.8%. In 2013 to go up 4%. And actually locally, from just some searches we've done, it appears that even just in Little Rock, North Little Rock area, rents have gone up in 2012 about 6%. So.
6%? Why is it going up so much?
Well, I think there's possibly a combination of a few things. People that unfortunately either got foreclosed on or don't have the ability to buy a house. Increases the demand for rental housing, and there's not as much supply. So
you know what, and here in Little Rock it is hard to find. I lived in an apartment when I moved to town. It was hard to find affordable apartments,
sure,
you know,
absolutely.
One in which you would want to live.
Right,
so definitely I know a problem there. Now let's talk about some reasons to own versus renting. Number one, interest rates at a 50-year low.
Absolutely. It's crazy how low rates have gotten. Which, you know, is perfect for June Home Ownership Month because we are hitting 50-year lows. One of the most popular loan programs for first-time home buyers is the FHA program. 30-year fixed right now is 3.25%.
Wow.
Exactly.
Much lower than when I bought my house even last year.
Which gives you much more buying power.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're looking at things like your monthly payment, the interest rate's a huge factor in that payment.
The lower the better. That's a good one. Also, it's a buyer's market right now.
It is. Now, I think the national media, if you listen to a lot of the national stories, you're thinking, oh gosh, prices are 50% of what they were, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, which is not the case in Arkansas. We've been pretty stable. Some areas maybe have gone down, but for the most part, we've stabilized in prices. And I think even nationally, they're talking about possibly we have hit the bottom and starting to see prices stabilize and in some places increase.
Good news there. Really quickly, let's cover these last two. Lower fixed monthly payments.
If you take an average rent in Little Rock, which your average square footage on a 2-bedroom is about 1,000 square feet, the monthly rent's about $860. That same square footage would probably give you about $100,000 to $125,000 house. That payment's going to be more like $685. So you're staying, your monthly payment's about 18% lower, about $150 lower a month, and you're getting the yard and the no neighbors and the no landlord along with that. And that payment's fixed. It can increase unless, of course, property taxes or your homeowner's insurance increases, but it stays the same. Rents, obviously, as we're seeing, are going up. It's going to go
up. Right.
Sure.
Scott McElmurry, Bank of Little Rock, thank you so much for being here and sharing some insight on owning versus renting. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.